Hello, and welcome back to podcast Roll with Advantage. My name is Adam, and I do the editing for this podcast. Last time on Roll with Advantage, our adventurers decided to travel to Helm's Hold in search of a clue to find Gundren. There, they met Cora, who recognized one of the symbols from Bond's dreams as the same symbol found on the dagger of a giant. The giant had attacked some travelers who were warned of the danger by a druid from Thundertree. The party decided to locate this druid and inquire about Gundren, Wave Echo Cave, or Cragmaw. But upon arriving in Thundertree, the party instead found zombies. And now we join our party, Minette the Artificer, played by AJ, Tenuvial the Cleric, played by Marina, Chanton the Half-Orc Cleric, played by Don, Keo the Kobold, played by Ben, Bon the Monk, played by Adam, and of course our DM Alan, as they find out what else lurks in the mysterious town of Thundertree.
And the other two get 10 damage. Radiant.
They're dead.
Everything's
I was gonna
dead.
say, I thought that killed.
It's all dead. Don't worry, it's all dead.
They all started out dead.
Take care of it, boys. No worries.
Everything's dead again.
I poke him with a stick.
I'm good with
Sure.
zombies. Good at killing them.
No, really, guys, they're dead.
They're not undead anymore.
Anything special about this room we're in other than zombies?
Not really.
Not really.
It's a tavern. And then through the door to the north, goes back into what looks like kitchen / storage area. There's nothing in here. It's all dilapidated. Very nasty. There's a door in the back going out.
Once the battle ends, I lift my eye sash and rub at my eyes in an attempt to clean them out.
Mm-hmm.
Would anybody be looking at me while I do this?
It would be a passive perception check.
10.
15.
12.
Are you trying to hide it? Adam? Do like a stealth or a performance check in order to hide it.
Okay.
Yeah, no one notices. Right?
Yep.
15 was the highest.
Yeah, I got a 21.
Yeah. Okay. Yep, you just rub your eyes. Everybody's kind of searching the room looking for loot.
I checked the back room for druids. Did I find any?
Nope, you don't find any druids.
I was gonna say, is there anything like identifying the owner of this building?
It
Not
looks
really.
abandoned.
No. Yeah, it's all abandoned. There's nothing to identify who might have been here before. The area you guys walked into originally looks like it might have once been some sort of tap room. But other than that, nothing.
Oh, maybe he's back at the other buildings.
Shall we go back to the other buildings and check them out?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You see that the path continues meandering south, and there's a lot more paths branching off into more buildings as you look through town. Would you like to go back to the first building you saw, or do you want to continue further into town?
I say no cottage left behind, but that's just me.
Yeah, let's go back to the first building.
Okay.
Yep.
Because they did say they saw him before they got to the town, so
Yep.
maybe hangs out on the edge.
Check out the heavily hinted at building.
And that and druids, they're weird. They might not like shelter.
Right, maybe. So you turn down the original path, and cowering in the shadows of an old tree is a crumbled stone cottage with no roof. Weeds are going absolutely rampant in this area. There's a thorn bush with no leaves gnarled, sitting next to each side, flanking the door.
I cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
This time I'm going to hang back.
I go up to the door and knock.
When you knock on it, the door falls in, and inside of this room is nothing. It's just runes, broken, moldy, and covered in moss runes.
It looks like a druid's house.
Yeah.
I send a small gust of wind into the room.
Okay.
Just to...
Yeah, it kicks up some dust, and the dust starts to settle, and nothing happens.
I walk into the house and check it out, poke at things.
Nothing. Now there is another house just south of that. The path that you went down forks, and it goes to a neighboring house. Would you like to investigate that house? There is no door on this house. It's in ruins as well. The roof is completely gone. Yeah, no door.
Yeah.
Want to investigate that?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. You see through one of as you're looking into this house that you see through one of the broken open window areas that there's another house butting up next to this one. Less than 5 feet away from each other. On the backside, creating a pretty narrow, you would imagine a pretty narrow, like walk path.
A spacious alley.
Yeah.
I walk through the alley.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see any windows like on the walls of the alley?
Yeah, a few windows. You're pushing your way through some briars and bushes.
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody following with him?
I'll go with him.
I'll be behind them, but just a little ways.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be with Q. A little bit behind.
I got my great axe out. I'm intimidating any briars that look particularly threatening.
Like there.
I'd follow up behind. I'm a cautious man.
Okay.
I cast man to get.
It's a nice
All right.
little death time.
I charged in the last one. This one I'm going to hang back. Next time I'll charge it.
Roots pop from the ground, and the bushes that you're wading through start to gnarl and twist around you, and they start to rake and claw at your skin with their thorns. Nothing is scratching through your armor, but these are definitely coming alive. Everybody roll initiative, please.
I'm going last.
I don't know. I got another new D20. This one isn't actually new. This is an old one I found.
Burn into those d20s.
Oh.
Mm.
It's a
Notice-
17.
Notice it's next to the 3. All the good ones are next
10.
to it.
Chanton was 11?
Yep.
Okay.
I had 14.
All right. Very good then. Bon, you see this unfold before you, and roots are starting to come at you as well. They're coming up through the ground, and the bushes that you've been pushing through on both sides of the homes are closing in on you. What do you do?
I'd like to run to the end of the alley.
Okay.
I think due to the panic state, I would do so with Steps of the Wind.
Okay. Burn in a key.
Yes. So I'm going to dash,
Mhm.
and at the end, I'm going to jump out of the way. Does that make sense?
So what happens is these roots are starting to come up out of the ground, and these briars are starting to twist around you. And with a burst of wind, you blow past Chanton, and you see as quick as you're moving, briars are coming out to try and brush against you. Let's see here.
Adam provokes all attack.
Yeah.
Opportunity.
Yeah. 12?
Hope you survive.
No.
No? Okay.
Oh, man.
This is probably going to hit. 20. Yeah. You take... Oh, this is piddly. You'll be fine. You take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Miss.
What kind of... So it's just like thorny...
Yeah, it's piercing damage.
Target damage.
Mm-hmm. Another 20, and you take 5 points of damage. So that's a miss, hit, miss.
Or die, it doesn't count.
Yep. Natural 1. Miss.
It counts. It totally counts.
And another natural 1. You guys want me to roll the green die? 6 attacks come at you, and only 2 land. As you get to the end, and you do a well-rehearsed jump and flip out of the way of the last branches as they close in and shut off this.
Spell Chinton's doom.
Yeah, they shut off this alleyway.
Okay.
Chanton, the way in front of you has just closed like a labyrinth.
It's tried to.
Yes, yes. It as Bond's gust has blown past you, you see these briars just kind of fold and weave together, and you feel them starting to close in behind you as well. You think you might be surrounded by these blights of a monster.
The good thing I have my axe out.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how far forward can I make it before it's closed off? Like, is it closed off here, or is it closed off up here?
Closed off all the way through. Well,
Oh, wow.
6 spaces through.
Oh, okay. I'm going to try to go backwards if I can.
I'm sorry. 1 space behind you,
Yep.
1 space of you, and then 4 in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to try to
This
go back
portion
the other way.
is blocked off.
Yeah.
Yep.
I introduced the wall of plants to an axe.
All right.
It's going to be 17.
17 hits.
For 9 slashing damage.
Dead.
Yeah, that's the one heading out or the one in your space.
Oh, that's the one heading out.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. I'm trying
We
to get
are
back.
well outside of initiative. But, F it. Battle happens at the same time. Initiative just... Okay. So go ahead and finish out what you want to do.
Alright, I try
You
to...
did it. You cleave through these briars and they drop away. And you see an open path in front of you.
Alright, I mosey on out.
Okay.
Slightly before that happens.
Yes.
Yep.
Slightly before that happens, the briars behind you, as you're walking away, take a swipe at you. And miss.
My glass glistens.
They all start to shamble towards you. And you see this wall of briars move and close off the alleyway. 2 briars make their way up behind you from the previous house. And it is Kyo's turn.
Well, since my perception's really bad, I'm going to peek down underneath Chanton, and I am going to burn a spell point, and I'm casting Firebolt.
Okay.
With advantage on the one adjacent to Chanton, and just regular on the next one back from it.
All right.
So, 1 by Chanton. Advantage is not my friend. Does a 13 hit it?
Yes, meet.
This one's retired. So that's a d10 of fire damage.
Dead.
So 6 points of fire. And then the next one.
Oh, wait. You said... Did you say 10 points of fire damage?
A d10. So I did 6 points of fire damage to it.
Still dead.
Alright, and the second one, I rolled the exact same number. And that one, I deal another 6 points of fire damage.
So you dead 2 of them.
Perfect.
Woohoo!
That's kind of funny, rolling dice twice and getting the exact same rolls.
Yeah.
Almost like they're loaded.
Yep, my d20's loaded on 7. It's totally a good number.
Next is Manette. There are 3 left.
Plants.
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 left down there, and the 2 behind us.
Yes.
And that's how you get plants.
Are they being sneaky? Do I need to try and perceive them, or I just know they're there?
Well, my
They
passive perception is
shamble.
10, so...
Okay.
Do they loudly shamble up?
They shamble up.
Okay.
Did you just gloat about your passive being 10?
I'm just saying, that's why I was
explaining that they weren't being all that sneaky because he knew they were there, and his passive was 10.
I was
My
just,
passive is also 10.
No, I didn't know
so-
they were... I was pretending I didn't know they were there because my passive is 10. Yeah. I figured,
Oh. You would have heard them. Anyway. Go
I
ahead.
turn around because those things are hella close, and I don't like that. And I'm going to shoot the closest one.
Alright.
And that's 14.
14 hits.
This one is the thunder damage. She takes 6 piercing and 3 thunder.
The bullet rips through the shrub, and it crumbles into twigs. It's dead. Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to back up a little bit.
Alright. Next is Tim.
I'm also going to attack behind me. I'm going to use Sacred Flame.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what kind of dex it would have, but...
It is 12.
Oh, doesn't meet.
Nice.
So, 6 radiant damage.
Dead.
Ooh.
Oh, good. It didn't photosynthesize.
Fantastic idea. It becomes stronger.
I was figuring since they're plant monsters, fire might be good.
Yeah. Next is Bon.
I look around.
You don't see anything. You do see... Yeah. Yeah.
I sense around.
You can see... you can see, obviously, the shrubs moving forward. But they're tall enough that you can't see over them.
Okay. There's nothing else around at the end of the alley.
Nope.
As we run town.
I was hoping there was a druid that was commanding him.
Mm-mm.
I'm just going to run back in.
A wicked druid.
10, 20, 30. Smack! For 20.
Yeah.
On Bush. For 4 damage.
Dead.
And I'm going to move up further. And whap!
With your head?
With my head. For 18.
Yep.
For 4 damage.
Okay. There's no resistance, and so like you fall prone as you push your head through these briars.
Oops.
Whoops.
Did that one die too?
How much damage did you do?
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're used to breaking boards with your head.
Yeah.
It's kind of a monk thing to do.
Yeah. Next is them. So you fall prone in front of this bush, and it reaches out and it tries to grab you around your head with these prickly hand-like appendages.
Not Bond.
It definitely hits you, and you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Taking all the damage so we don't have to.
You're welcome.
It is Kyo's turn. Pew pew, Kyo.
I say to the you bush, you leave Bon alone. Nobody puts Bon in the corner. Attacking at advantage with my firebolt because it is adjacent to an ally. And that would be 19.
Yep,
Dealing 3 points of fire damage.
it dies into the smoldering bed of ash and coal. Very
Sorry about
nice.
singeing your hair.
I sit there on the
I
ground.
didn't realize it was so flammable.
Brambles around my head. Don't worry, I got my hood up. It's totally fine. It's fire-resistant hood, too.
Yeah.
At least I have no reason to believe otherwise. Yet.
It has never lit on fire before, right?
Yeah. I'm immortal until I die.
Yeah.
Okay, so I drink one of my health potions.
How old are you?
Oh, I'm like 20, I think.
He is immortal.
Probably. How much
Older than
are?
anyone I know.
How much do health potions do? Like
2d4 plus 2, I believe.
4.
Yeah. 10 points.
Nice.
Almost back to max.
Max out of a health potion, at least. All right. You guys want to search these buildings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
In the first building that you come to, you don't really find anything. In the second building that you start to scour, the one right next to it, you see a lot of different like trinkets and things like that around the room. It looks almost like a merchant once lived here. You find under a loose flagstone in the floor an old chest among all the roots that are growing under the floor. This chest contains 700 copper pieces, 160 silver pieces, and 90 gold pieces.
Nice.
How many copper?
700.
After I'm done taking everything out of the chest, I'll check it for traps.
How many gold pieces are that again?
90.
That is a nice chest.
It's a veritable treasure.
It is
In a chest.
indeed. You exit out of the what is now the front door, and it looks like the path leads back into the main path that's moving through town. Just south of that, the main path forks, going further south to a more solidified looking building. It looks like it is holding its own against time currently, and the path turns east to head just past the tall hill.
It's like 17 and a half pounds of treasure almost.
It's the nice part about the bag of holding.
Yeah.
just just brush it into the bag.
I would just take the chest.
Isn't that
I
crazy?
don't know how big the opening is, but
It's right into the bag of devouring.
Yeah. Oh, wrong bag. All right, so you guys want to head south or east?
I want to check out the not dilapidated building.
Okay.
yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, it looks cool.
So this
Maybe the druid lives there.
the small house appears to be in a lot better condition. As you get closer, you notice that it's been there's been some sort of upkeep to it. It definitely sticks out now against the dilapidated buildings that you've seen so far. The door is reinforced with heavy iron bands, and thick shutters protect the windows.
I knock on the door.
We're very polite.
Yeah.
We knock on all the doors.
15 strength.
We're
Boom! Boom! Boom!
not bad people.
You rap on this door hard, and the door doesn't give, but you hear a man inside. Go away! Don't break my door down.
Oh, okay. I go away.
Okay.
I step up and be like, "Excuse me, sir. We're looking for a druid. Perhaps you could help us."
You hear some like clamoring, like pots and pans type noise. You know, just a bunch of stuff like falling, and like a skidding towards the door. A brief pause, real quick, and then the door opens, and this gaunt white-bearded human stands before you in the doorway. He says, he looks around out the doorway. Oh, good. Come in, quick. Come on, come.
I come in real quick.
I take the dash action.
He ushers you all into this very cluttered room.
I'm confused. Does he want us to go away or does he want us to come in? Like, I'm just standing outside.
Come on.
Apparently we said the
Can I
magic
come in?
password.
Yeah. Okay, I come in.
He looks out again.
On the door all the time.
What's that?
Probably get zombies knocking on the door. Rude neighbors.
Here's a good word of necromancy.
He looks out one more time both ways, and then shuts the door and drops a heavy timber behind the door, and it slams into the iron cradle to bar the door. Oh, well, you folks should not have come here. It is a very dangerous area here.
Don't worry, we can take care of ourselves. Are you the druid, or...?
I am a druid. My name is Rydoth.
Did you warn some travelers against traveling out? Shoot, where was it?
Vandalin.
West of here.
Out west of here? What he said?
I warn all travelers that come here, mainly to keep treasure seekers away from their own doom. Surely they'll find it among the zombies in the briars.
Well, we're not exactly treasures. I mean, some of us might be in it for the treasure. But really our overall goal here is to find our friend Gundrin, the dwarf.
So you've heard of him?
Yes, of course.
He was taken to Cragmaw Cave?
Castle.
Cragmaw Castle. Yes, I know of the place.
Where? Can you tell us where it is?
Absolutely.
Can you go there with us now?
Oh, yes. I could show you the way.
Okay. He's in danger. We need to make all haste.
We're all in danger,
We're also-
especially in this area.
We're also looking for his brothers. They haven't shown up in town. The three of them, supposedly they had a map to Wave Echo Cave.
Wave Echo Cave.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we also, there's some treasure in this town. I know, not in it for treasure, but just a little bit in it for treasure. We saved a lady and she said we could have it. It's in an old shop. I was wondering if you knew which one.
Do you recall who this might have been?
Nope.
You can attempt a history check if you can't, off the top of your head, recall.
Her husband stood up against the Red Brands and was killed by him and fed to a thing, and she has a son.
21 history.
21. Yeah, you remember
And
it.
people all look kind of alike. And
Lady Dendar. The Dendar family. Yes. Her mother once held a shop here. Yeah, I can show you where it is. I believe, though, you're going to have a hard time getting there. I'm not the only people who live in this town. It's an abandoned town.
And I also asked him if there's anything that the Lord's Alliance, Harpers, or the Emerald Enclave could do for him.
The Enclave.
Yeah.
I do for the Enclave. I am part of the Enclave.
Oh, you probably know my dad then.
It's a big group of people who organization faction really. What? Who is your dad? Sure, I might know of your father.
Oh, he's a gold dragon. He's pretty special.
A gold dragon, you say?
Yeah.
For one of your scales.
Oh, you can see I got some gold scales.
I thought they were blue.
Oh, blue and gold.
Not that I would know.
He
You just remember being told.
he says
Right here. See?
he says no, I've not heard of any gold dragon, at least to my knowledge, that's part of the Enclave.
I'm sure he owns the whole thing.
That's not how the Enclave works, young Dragonborn. It's
Okay,
but
then he lives there. I'm sure.
The Emerald Enclave is not a place. It's a group of like-minded folk who are bent to protect towns and people from the encroaching danger from the wilds.
I imagine so.
It sounds like your father has thrown his hat in with a fantastic lot, though.
Oh, yes.
And if there is a gold dragon working for my faction, I welcome it.
Oh, dragons often take many forms.
They do. One is of the keeper of a tower here in town.
Mm-hmm.
There's a green dragon that has laid its nest in the town tower, just up on the top of the hill.
So you want us to do anything about him, or?
I mean, it would be nice. This green dragon is particularly vicious and vain. I have done well to hide from him.
This better not be a coup.
A coop. I can assure you there is no coop.
Because if he turns out to be gold instead of green, you better not be trying to kill my dad.
I would never dream of it, dragon.
Okay.
Young dragon. I would caution you though. There is a group of black masked individuals that are holed up here in town who have been trying to win the favor of this dragon.
Bandits.
They're a little more organized than bandits. They border on the likes of a cult, bringing this green venom fang, I call them, treasure and things like that.
Nothing weird about bringing dragons treasure.
Oh, I never said it was weird. Just they're doing it, I think, with a purpose. It seems odd for them to continue to bring a dragon treasure in a abandoned town.
Are we really equipped to take on a dragon, guys?
I have an axe.
I have a stick.
My bow.
Who's
Good
my
enough,
bow?
Let's go.
We should recruit my bow to help us if you think it will help.
I think as long as we believe in ourselves, we can accomplish anything.
I think we should stay a little grounded and not take on fantastical beasts that will rip us to shreds and eat us for breakfast.
We can take him. We're too tough.
That's true.
He says yes, of maybe an adult dragon may rip you asunder, but this is but a younger dragon. You may stand a chance to attempt to scare it away if you do survive.
So what has it been doing?
It's been nesting here.
Has
It has claimed this area as its own.
Has it attacked anyone?
It has been creating havoc on the ecosystem around, feeding its not just lust for killing, but its endless appetite. Do you know what a dragon does to the ecosystem?
Deplete it of all resources?
Absolutely depletes it.
I was just guessing.
Oh.
So.
Oh. Yeah, but aren't apex predators important to the health of an ecosystem? Insight of, I don't know, a knowledge check of whatever. A 9 plus 1, 10.
Whatever.
I don't know what it would be the applicable one.
Yeah. Young.
Oh, nature. There
Nature,
we go.
yeah.
Nature.
You are right to a degree, but when their hunger lusts for more than what the ecosystem can provide, it destabilizes it. I mean, we could really get into this all day, but frankly,
Yeah,
I just need you to remove a dragon.
I guess this is a bit of a distressed ecosystem, ever since the volcanic eruption.
You know about the volcanic eruption?
Oh, I did live in Neverwinter.
Oh, did you? Did you actually live in Neverwinter? Oh.
For a day or two.
For like half his life.
It was a while.
Yeah.
I was hanging out in the bookshops, so I figured I would pick that up.
Yeah, for sure.
More
At
importantly,
least basic information. Anyways,
has the dragon attacked people?
I count Neverwinter as my
not that I know of.
It's just done normal predator things.
Mm-hmm.
So
It has created a very hostile area, and as it grows, so will its territory. And as you know, we are very near Helm's Hold. We are very near Neverwinter, very near Phandalin. There is a lot at risk. Allowing this dragon to grow here
Could not be good. Could be not good.
could be very bad.
Dragons are notorious for wrecking shit.
And if what you have said is true, that Wave Echo Cave has once again been open, this dragon will become ferocious, seeking more and more treasure.
What, it has treasure now, is what I'm gathering?
It most certainly does.
Oh.
The Black Mask people are bringing in treasure by the day.
Maybe we should wait a while. Pros, cons.
Let the treasure build up. Yeah.
Chetton's been a bad influence on
Well,
me.
I mean, saving the world doesn't, you need money to save the world.
I'm not particularly inclined to believe the kobold when he says that we should give our treasure to the dragon.
Wait. Only certain dragons.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Some dragons are dicks.
maybe we could convince it to relocate.
Yeah.
You can certainly try. You don't have to kill them.
All right, I'm down
I-
for trying to convince it to get out.
I would warn you, dragons are very vain creatures. Err on the polite.
Oh, trust me. If there's anything I can do right, it's lie.
And it's with that I worry for you. All right. When you come back from chasing off Venom Fang, I will take you to Cragmaw Cave. Or Cragmaw Castle. And and then after we've retrieved Gundren, as you said, we can potentially move on to Wave Echo Cave if you need assistance.
That sounds like a wonderful plan. Would you like to help us with the dragon, or are you just going to wait here?
I will wait here. I'm a wiser man.
I'm sure we can talk it into relocating, I'm pretty sure.
Can I crash on your couch for an hour?
Sure, I don't have a couch, but yes.
Okay.
I tell Ifer he doesn't look too good.
Okay.
Yeah, he must have eaten something bad for him.
Yeah, he's saying, "Oh, my throat's been quite raspy. I haven't been able to sing my spells. Maybe a few days. We'll see. I seem to have picked something up along the way in the road."
I suggest that perhaps he could keep the druid company.
The druid says, "Oh, most certainly. I've got quite the tincture for sore throats. Here, hold this." And Ifer holds it and takes a whiff of it. Ugh. He's like, "Yes, I didn't say smell it. I said hold it. It's quite potent. Don't drink it." So anyways, he goes about all these cupboards and things like that, starts clanking around, trying to get together some salve, or some ointment to apply to Ifer.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, we short rest first in his house?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you were crashing on his couch for an hour.
Yeah.
The druid puts together this oily paste that he spreads on. He doesn't ask. He just pulls down Ifer's collar of his shirt and just smears this goo across his chest, and like the whole room starts smelling like eucalyptus, and you start to be able to breathe better. It's quite nice.
Got vapor.
and then the druid takes.
Ivor's chest starts sprouting hair.
Yeah, the druid takes what Ivor is holding, and then he goes and dumps it out in front of the door, and comes back and he's like, "Thank you," and he puts it under his bed, and Ivor's like, "That wasn't your chamber pot, was it?" Yes, thanks for holding it, and yeah. So this continues on for an hour, and you guys you have your short rest.
I meditate for half an hour during the short rest.
Yeah.
I laugh track while this sitcom is going on.
You can hear me mumbling things about like, oh, greatest green. No, that's not right. Oh, wonderful and powerful, great green. No, that's too wordy.
And then I start to show them how you really grovel to a dragon. Because, I get to double my proficiency when it comes to dragons.
Yeah, nice. So you guys set out? All right. So you set out along the main path.
Scaly Lord.
You set out along the path going north, then moving east where the path splits, and not too far beyond you is two paths, one going north up the hill and one going south into a webbed cavern-looking area. Webs have like covered and adorned this walk path up into another house.
That looks like trouble.
Absolutely. There's a winding path going north, cutting into the hill, and ending at the top at the cottage. You follow it north?
Yeah, I think we should go.
We go directly there?
We're going to the dragon. We're not... I mean, there's always time later for other stuff, but...
Sure. Okay.
We should meet the dragon when we're at full strength.
Sure. Mm-hmm. So you make it up to the cottage. It's a decent sized cottage. It's about half the size of the buildings you've been seeing. The door lays in front of you. Do you do anything of note?
Attempt to move stealthily?
Okay.
Yeah, can I look at the windows and around the house?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you want to scope it out?
This is the one with the tower?
Yeah. Yep. So,
8.
Flavor text description. At the top of the hill stands a round tower with a cottage attached. Both are in good condition, although half of the tower's roof is gone. A door leads into the cottage, and several arrow slit windows are visible along the outside of the tower. You can't help but notice that there's an eerie quiet in the area and a strange acrid smell in the air. The corpses of 2 hideous giant spiders are sprawled near the edge of the pathway, apparently dragged here. Their bloated bodies are puckered and blistered and appear to have been mauled by a large animal.
That's nice.
So I'm thinking when we go in there, maybe I should go a little ahead and charm the dragon a bit.
Try and convince him to leave.
Okay.
Tell him this area is just not suitable for one as great as he.
Oh, yes.
I'm sure that's what a half an hour of meditation came up with.
Yeah.
Tell him he's too good for this area.
With thaumaturgy. Hey, dragon! Dragon, come here!
Come here, boy! Alright.
Yeah, so, I mean, and worst case, I can grovel and help you guys out.
Let's do it.
Alright.
Okay.
Before you go in there, Keo, what do you know about green dragons?
I would give you advantage.
Okay. I say green dragons, they aren't quite the stinkiest of dragons. That would be black dragons. But green dragons, they're the most venomous. Yeah. Their spit's poisonous. Don't drink it. They breathe in a cone shape. It's like a cloud that stinks.
What'd you roll?
I have a 20 plus.
Yeah.
Plus modifiers.
Yep. You also know that they're the most vain.
Yeah.
Of the.
They're on the dumber end of dragons. Too.
Their stat block is exactly this.
Yeah.
They're worth about this much.
They're not dumb by any means, though.
No.
Yeah.
They're not smarter than you.
They're not like stupid beasts, but
Right.
they aren't the most quick-witted of the dragons.
Right.
Yeah. They're aren't they a little more on the vicious end?
They are. They're more quick to attack. They're. You would know them to be the loud. If you were to put it as a party of people, and the dragons are the people at the party, the green dragon is the drunk asshole.
Yeah.
That's how you would.
And poison arrows
know
don't
them.
work real well against them. Oh, and you want magical stuff with any dragon. I mean, that's why they made magical swords in the first place. Let's see, what else do I know about dragons?
They usually hang out near dungeons.
Yeah.
I don't have any magical stuff.
That's okay.
They're manipulative.
Yeah.
And they're schemers. They're conniving. And that's pretty much what you remember.
They're the mean girls.
Yep.
Shall we?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. I knock on the door.
Oh,
Stealthily.
Keel's going in
I was
first.
going to go in.
At a 1.
Oh, God.
So you go up to, I grab your shoulder. Keel's got this.
On the one, you go to knock, and Bond grabs your wrist just before you hit the wood, and he says, "No, Keo's got this."
Okay.
So,
Eifer, by the way, is still with the druid. So Keo, what do you want to
I
do?
left him a nicely written note that says, "Please retrieve our bodies." Hunting dragons.
Okay.
It was wonderful knowing you.
I enter trembling and meek. I pull out platinum coin, and I come in trembling with it in my hands. Kneel down once I'm in the tower, and I say, "Oh, great and scaly lord, one so humble as me requests your audience, so that I may serve you as Kurtlemek serves Tiamat."
Nice. So you walk in and you follow the stairs up this wrapping stairs that go up into the tower, and you get to the top, and there's this mound of treasure in front of you, and you say this.
I say, "It is a small gift, but it is truly valuable."
There's no one in the room. Thank you for listening. Let us know what you think in the comments, and please subscribe. For more on Roll with Advantage, check out dmstable.com. The music you heard on this podcast is brought to you by the fine people at incompetech.com. We hope you enjoyed Roll with Advantage.